Presentation. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And so off the tip, it's Boston. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen, and it's Garnett. Then there's Perkins, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. Stolen by Grant, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Fox. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, good job with the anticipation, and then the quick hands results in points off the break.
Now, sometimes you calculate the risks, and he did it there, but couldn't have turned out any better.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Passes to Fisher. Grant. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Allen against Bryant. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Rondo. Back to Garnett. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Allen against Fisher. Back to Fox. There's the pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Fisher. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Bryant for 3. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about how important this first game is to them because it helps set the tone for the whole series. He said, win or lose, the key for us tonight is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight the rest of the way. Sounds like some strong words, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. O'Neal hits them both. Here's the Celtics with the ball, searching for their first points of the game. Rondo looking around. Pass to Perkins, stolen by O'Neal. And here we go, Fisher heading.
Oh!
You saw that.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Garnett. Kicks it to Pierce. Back to Garnett. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Wants to get it to Pierce and does. Perkins trying to break loose. The shot by Pierce will not go.
I'm not sure if it's a bad start or unlucky here. 0 for 4. Can't think too much about it. Just got to get that first one to go.
Celtics trail by 6. Allen left side. He dishes it to Pierce. Pass to Garnett. Back to Pierce. Trying to end the drought. The offensive rebound. Outside for Rondo. Passes it to Allen. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, but I just love the winning mentality that Grant brings. A big bruising forward who can score at a steady clip.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Grant. That one misses. Celtics trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Ooh, that has to be a relief. First bucket was a long time coming.
And you could see it in the faces of some of the players, just really anxious and amped up for this one. Let's see if this puts them on the right path.
Now, here is O'Neal. Left block shot on the way, and it's good for 2. O'Neal's got 6.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Off target from outside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That's his first foul. Here's Garnett, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pierce finds Garnett. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Shoots from 12.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
That's tipped, and there's the pass to Fisher. And here is O'Neal. Pierce covering. Shaq passes to Fox. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Perkins kicks to Rondo. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Allen. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Fisher, the pass to Fox. To the right side. O'Neal with it. He has 6. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. He kicks to Perkins. No good on the 3. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's O'Neal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Perkins. The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Leon Pose checked in for Kendrick Perkins. Good on the second free throw.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Celtics trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Garnett. Outside for Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. No good off the front iron.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Garnett outside. Pass to Pierce. Garnett kicks to Allen. Bounce pass from Garnett. Pass to Pierce. Grant against Garnett. From deep. No good that time. Good work defensively by Kobe. Grant outside. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Madsen, he's checked in for Grant. Ori comes in for Fox. Shaw's checked in for Kobe. And it's Lou in for Derek Fisher. And a new group in for the Celtics. Brown, he's checked in for Garnett. Posey comes in for Paul Pierce. Allen's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Cassell in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Lou. Passes it to Ori. Here's O'Neal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Two shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Allen surveying the D. Out to the right wing. He can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Lou. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Poe. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Poe's got his first points in this one.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Yeah, this is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
Posey gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
Here's Ori. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shaq can't hit.
Wonderful defense, staying active around the rim and then really putting the shooter in a tough spot.
Lays it up and banks it in. O'Neal's got 10.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Cassell. There's the feed to Poe. And there's the pass to Posey. Kicks it to Poe. Here's Posey. Pass to Poe. Clock at 6. Allen for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Shaq's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And I love whenever Ori rises up from there. His jump shot is so pure, the D has to respect it.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Pass to Cassell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Shaw passes to Lou. Here is Ori. Posey covering. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Another shot. P.J. Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Allen. And he makes good on the layup. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Ori kicks to O'Neal. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one, good. O'Neal's got 12 points in the game. O'Neal's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Allen up top. Out to the right wing. The shot. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Here's Lou. No points in the game yet for him. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. George is checked in for the Lakers. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Allen passes to Cassell. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Shaw. Drains the three-pointer. Shaw has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Boston again missing. Outside for George. The rebound by the Celtics.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
They get it back. Brown, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
Lakers leading by 5. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Ori, Harper is out there with Shaw, and it's Madsen in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here is George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 2, and that's going to be a travel.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Cassell. He kicks to Poe. Feeds to Brown. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw good from Brown. Now Harper. Pass to Shaw. Back to Harper. Shot clock at 5. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. Perkins is checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside, George. Harper against Cassell. And here is Harper. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That one is off. Pierce is checked in for the Celtics. And he sinks the second. Boston trailing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the inside, stolen by Pierce. And there's the pass to Cassell. That puts them in the lead. Cassell's got 4 this quarter.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Harper against Cassell. Harper the pass to Ori. 5 on the clock. Trying his luck deep. Shaw, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pierce. Nice shot by Posey. Posey's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's how you set up your teammates. Done with a little bit of flair.
Outside Harper. That's tipped. Stolen by Allen. Pierce against Ori. Pierce the pass to Posey. George with the defensive effort.
And defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness. And then they changed the shot's direction.
The second chance effort. Ori lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Ori's got his second bucket of the game to go. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Cassell against Harper. Harris up top. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Posey. Allen comes in for Tony Allen. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cassell.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Lakers trail by 5. Grant outside. Lakers passing it around. Here's Madsen, covered by Perkins. The wide open look here for Fox. Gets an open look and hits. Fox has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Rondo finds Garnett. Shoots over Fox. Shots good by Garnett. Garnett's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
It's Fox atop the key. Grant outside. Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. And here's Kobe for 3. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rondo kicks to Garnett. Allen passes to Garnett. Now here's Pierce. Back to Garnett. From deep 3-point range. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And the contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
No, no good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Here's Garnett. And again, it's Boston converting. Fisher with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fox kicks to Grant. Over Garnett. No good from Grant.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Madsen. Up top, Fox. Grant kicks to Kobe. Back to Grant. To stop the drought. The shot missing. Good D by Rondo. Celtics leading by 9. For three, Pierce. Fisher grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Madsen missing.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Down low, here's Pierce. Here's Garnett. And another shot. And Grant sends it back. And that one's good by Garnett.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
The Lakers making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Tipped away. Here's Fox, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That's on Paul Pierce.
And Fox, strong, very confident player, excellent defender, and a solid shooter.
The Lakers have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Now here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Allen left side. Over Kobe. Perkins dishes to Garnett. Some solid defense from Grant.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the three by the Lakers. Pass to Allen. Back to Rondo. Lock at 6. Here's Perkins. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be. Beautiful execution from him, building off a great first quarter, looking unstoppable here.
Outside Rondo, kicks to Garnett. Shoots over Grant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Lou, he's checked in for Derek Fisher. The Celtics also with a sub. P.J. Brown's checked in for Perkins. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fox passes to O'Neal. Pass to Lou. And Rondo sends it back.
An average shot blocker. The key for Rondo is to know when to leap up for those rejections. That time using length.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the Lakers have possession. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Here's Pierce. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Just not his night so far, guys.
From the stripe. No good from Grant.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Now here's Brown. He has 5. Here's Garnett. Brown trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Garnett.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
O'Neal misses. Celtics leading by 7. Allen finds Rondo. Misses off the left iron. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That one drops for him.
And you can see how Grant loves to take on that defense inside. Even when they're up on him, he just seems to muscle through for those shots.
Now here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Fox passes to Lou. Here's Fox. He's got 12. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Lou. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now here's Allen. Garnett. A rebound by the Lakers. Grant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kobe kicks to Fox. O'Neal against Brown, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Nobody near Allen. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Shaq against Brown. Here's Shaq. Rebounded by the Celtics. Garnett's got rebound number 8 now on the night. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way over Allen. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bryant.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now Garnett. Shoots over Grant, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection. Some of it was the defense stepping up. My guess is we'll see some significant changes as things get going in the second half, increasing off-the-ball activity, making the extra pass, and trying to get better looks.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post, and boy, did he deliver.
Yeah, I like his patience down there. He's combined some good footwork with even better moves surrounding that. So we'll see if the defense can counter in the second half. Maybe some double teams.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this Round 1 matchup. On the floor for Boston, we've got Allen. Pierce is out there with Garnett, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Perkins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Bryant. And here's Pierce. Down low. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Derek Fisher.
And you get into the painted area. Rondo's got great touch on the inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Rondo.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
And Bryant kicks to Shaq. The dish now to Grant. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Grant's got 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Allen outside. Back to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Boston. Inside and stolen by Fisher. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kobe with the ball. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Rondo playing with great energy right now, putting the defense in some very difficult spots.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That's good from Rondo. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 4. Fisher, the pass to Kobe. The rebound by Pierce. Pierce has got 5 rebounds tonight. The feed to Rondo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Fisher kicks to Fox. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's O'Neal, and that one's drained from the low block. O'Neal's got 16 points. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Rondo. To the paint. Here's Garnett, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Man, sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
And Bryant kicks to Fisher. Fox against Pierce. Passes it to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Rondo against Fisher. Outside Rondo. And Garnett misses.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Back to Fox. And the pass to Fisher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Horry's checked in for Los Angeles. Allen's checked in for Boston. It's stolen by Allen. 3 on 3. Here's Rondo. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Horry passes to O'Neal. Here's Horry. To the inside. Excellent D there from Garnett.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Two shots.
That free throw missing.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
George is checked in for the Lakers. Shaw comes in for Bryant. The Celtics also changing it up. Leon Pose checked in for Garnett. Posey comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Cassell in for Rajon Rondo. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Lakers trail by 4. Inside, it's stolen by Allen. Here's Poe. Ori defending. Here's Perkins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Perkins got 5.
Well, the defense does not appear to be playing together out there right now. Lots of bad reach-ins and not enough getting in front of the man to stop the penetration.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Madsen, he's checked in for Shaq. And it's Harper in for Fisher. Here's Allen. Pass to Cassell. Floats one. Kicks it out to Allen. Nice ball movement by Boston. Posey dishes to Perkins. 3 on the clock. Over George. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Shaw. Los Angeles with another miss. Celtics on offense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Poe misses. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Madsen. Passes it to Shaw. Here's Ori. Defended by Allen. Ori kicks to George. And the pass to Harper. Over Allen. Harper, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Nobody near Allen. Again, the miss by the Celtics. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And stolen by Perkins. Here's Posey. He feeds it to Allen. Good on the short little jump shot. Allen's got his second bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Timeout called the Lakers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here is Shaw. He kicks it to Harper. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
To give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Cassell, the pass to Poe. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Perkins. Lays it up off the glass. Perkins got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
George looking around. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Allen left side. Over Shaw. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Posey. He's got 5. Stolen by George.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Pulls up. Goes back up. Perkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Perkins nails both of them. Lakers trail by 10. Harper kicks to George. Here's the 3. And it's James Posey with the rebound. Shaw's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Cassell. To the paint. Here's Poe. And he goes up strong with 1 hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
Lou, he's checked in for Shaw. Celtics leading by 12. Cassell kicks to Poe. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Perkins. Just 5 on the clock. Manson passes to Lou. No coverage that time.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Allen with it. Pass to Cassell. Second shot opportunity. Nice shot by Posey.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Right, you're down by double digits. You have to play with maximum intensity just to have a chance to come back. Not seeing it here.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Pierce has checked in. Here's Madsen. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For Los Angeles, they have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Bryant. Celtics leading by 10. Allen outside. Kicks to Poe. Passes to Posey. And here is Allen. Nice ball movement by Boston. The pass to Cassell. 6 on the shot clock. Now Posey. Pass to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. The Celtics have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Three shots. 3 shots.
That one is off.
And Allen, just an incredible defender, has a grit and grind mentality and uses his speed and strong hands to just annoy offensive players.
Fox, he's checked in for George. Boston also with the sub. Rondo's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. And here is Los Angeles now. Now Harper. He kicks it to Bryant. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. O'Neal's checked in for the Lakers. Grant comes in for Horry. Boston also with the sub. Kevin Garnett is checked in for James Posey. Inside. Here's Kobe. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Kobe's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. Allen kicks to Poe. Garnett with it. Now guarded by Fox. To the left side wing. Fox against Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Poe. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. That one, no good. Fox dishes to O'Neal. The layup missed.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Now here's Shaq. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. That one drops for him. 8 points for Kobe Bryant.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Rondo against Fox. Back to Garnett. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Garnett. Fisher's checked in for the Lakers. Ray Allen is checked in for the Celtics. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Grant outside. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston leading by 9. Stolen by Grant. To the inside. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Grant. Bryant's got 10.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Allen for 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Allen's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. It's stolen by Garnett. And now it's Allen running. He can go all the way.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Lakers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Rondo. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Garnett. Shoots over Grant. KG. That's good. Garnett's got 6 here in this quarter. Got it!
No way!
Got it! What a shot!
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. Grant is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Fox. And there's Bryant. And it's Fisher in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Feeds to Allen. That shot, no good. Nice D from Bryant. Here's Fisher. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics leading by 7. Pierce inside the 3-point line. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. O'Neal inside, guarded by Garnett. And that one's good by Shaq. Shaq's got 20 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Allen right side. Pierce against Grant. 6 to shoot. Pierce finds Rondo. Over Fisher. Rebound the Lakers. Fox has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Celtics leading by 7. KG, that's good.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Allen inside the three-point line. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
O'Neal kicks to Grant. And the Lakers with another miss.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Passes it to Fisher. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Fox. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
The drive by Rondo. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Boston leading by 8. Allen outside. The 17-footer. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 18 points for Garnett.
Yeah, you can't allow those kind of looks. That's the type of defense played by a team staring at a double-digit deficit.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Tony Allen. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it. We'll see how his team responds.
Thank you, David. Pierce the pass to Garnett. Over Shaq. Pierce finds Allen. Outside for Rondo. 5 to shoot. Here's Garnett. Tries yet again. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The pass to Kobe. Grant outside. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Shoots the 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Fox.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Here's Garnett, and it's sent back by O'Neal. The feed to Kobe. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Pierce wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. Pierce has got 5 points now in the quarter. Pierce has gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. And Fisher kicks to Fox. Out to the wing. Rondo against Fisher. Stolen by Pierce. Garnett the pass to Allen. Stolen by Grant. Rondo against Fisher. A pass to Fox. The three ball. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rondo finds Pierce. Now Perkins. He's covered by Grant. And that one, good. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And at his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
Well, when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you could do to stop him.
Horry's checked in for Horace Grant. Pass to Fisher. Ryan in the post, working on Allen, and the foul on Paul Pierce. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Boston. 6-point game. Here's Fox, rejected by Pierce. Garnett in the post. Horry defending, and Garnett misses. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down low, stolen by Pierce. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Allen leading the charge. Got that one up quick. And it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
O'Neal passes to Kobe. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime. After sort of wandering around in the first, he's kicked it into gear here for the second frame.
O'Neal kicks to Bryant. And he's good on the 3 ball. Kobe's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Lakers.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Basket counts. 20 points for Garnett.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
Pass to Kobe. Fox against Pierce. Here's Shaq. Horry passes to O'Neal. Excellent D there from Garnett.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Lock at 6. Pierce finds Garnett. O'Neal up top, covered by Perkins. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Back to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pierce the pass to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pierce. That one wide left. Lakers trail by 7. Tries a 3. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Derek Fisher. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And the Celtics making a change here. Allen's checked in. Down low, Garnett. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And the dunk by Horry.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
Perkins kicks to Allen, and it's Pierce in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Fox. Puts it up from 12 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Celtics leading by 5. Rondo dishes to Allen. Garnett outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo over Bryant. A shot by Rondo is no good.
The defense, not so good. And when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. He kicks to Pierce. Dishes it to Allen. Back to Pierce. It's Allen on the wing. 6 to shoot. Connects on the 9-footer. 1:41 left in the game. And here's Kobe. The pass to Fisher. Knocked loose. Shaq passes to Fisher. Off target from three-point range.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Rondo finds Garnett. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And Kobe lives for these situations. You know how much he likes the spotlight, and boy, does he deliver time and time again.
Garnett got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Bryant. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Garnett kicks to Rondo. Back to Garnett. Over Ori. Again, Garnett missing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal passes to Fox. It's stolen by Allen. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 3. 15 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Garnett.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
"15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen against Kobe. Out left to the wing. Shaq kicks to Fisher, and it's Grant in the corner, and the Lakers with another turnover here.
Yeah, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, folks. I like the fact that he took his time at the line and simply did what he does, practice his routine and seal it.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 5. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
Stolen by Allen. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.